team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff.
Kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Sanders. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Military stunt.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Military stunt.
To throw, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Ready up. Cricket. Hornet. Ready.
To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Two big-time programs, rich history, both go by their initials. LSU, USC, that showdown in Vegas last year was just spectacular, and it's great that we're enjoying another one here.
When a lot of people thought LSU was going to steamroll USC in that game, USC had some other ideas. That one was a lot of fun. There were some big plays on offense for both sides, but late in the game, USC offensively, David, coming up with a huge drive to get that win.
Made a huge drive, made some big plays. Now, that's really...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, LSU!
Tigers.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
USC 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Will take over. First and 10.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The inside handoff. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Finds his man. It's Sanders. Nice move to keep running. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And that's good enough.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. And you saw it right there.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Tackle is made.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
Dog.
Motion from the back. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Maava. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
He's marked down at the 22. 3rd down coming.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Wants to go up top. He'll throw it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and in 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass it. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Just drives it between the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 7 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set. First down.
Get set, get set.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
Ball carried by the running back. Tackled at the 40-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Okay,
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Lizzie, Timber. Gaucho. Hound, 55, weak. Go!
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throwing right. It's complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Durham. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 7, USC 3.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Set.
Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Incomplete.
Let's talk for a minute about LSU. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David,
He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
this tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Will take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Maava. Makes the grab, it's Sanders. Oh, what a cut! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Lane.
The first down pass, complete to the wideout. Tackle is made at the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Dropping back, it's Maava. Moving away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Tackle is made.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43.
Black 24.
He might want another play.
Cobra.
Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready, set. .691, Gator Spark. Timber.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver, and you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
Ready, go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Dura. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
First down.
I like how this offense throws to their running backs in different areas of the field. It's not always going to be to the perimeter. It's not always going to be screens, but they can attack the middle of the field too using these angle routes. Nice play call.
Looking to the big tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
42.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Tigers get enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Okay. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Cut it, cut it. Come on, set.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Safe completion on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Trick 9B. Ready.
Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
The first down.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying. Out, but when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. LSU lining up first and goal. Making side adjustments here.
Lasso. Ready.
Trying to barge their way in. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
That makes
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense in a bunch formation.
Direction. Drum.
Looking downfield, it's Maava. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, and with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Might be calling a hot route.
Tuna. Griffin. Ready.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 1.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 10 over Kansas State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Maava. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
Tackle is made.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Here we go, set.
Hands it off. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
First half, with the score, LSU 28, USC 3.
And the Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Let's. Slab.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got the tight end outside. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
First down
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Spider.
Looking for room, it's Durham. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Acorn, squirrel.
Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
Black 24. Black 24. Lion. Ready, go.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Durham. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number 10.
I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Oh, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
3.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Ready.
He leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Let's go.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence. But the guys around the quarterback, they've now...
Touchdown, Tigers! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
Down.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Gain of 6.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Out of bounds.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
He's taken down at the 40. 2nd down coming up.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down.
Set hot.
Using his legs, it's Sanders. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Mayava. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Okay,
They'll
ready?
start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Belly stutter. Easy.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Picks up 3. Brings up 2nd down.
On the
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great, and this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second.
Lots of running room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down for the Tigers.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Flare! Pilot!
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. That's reeled in. It's Durham. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He wants to change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
USC.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Picks up 7.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
LSU 42.
So the final period starts with a second down play.
Banner!
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Working that left side now. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Here we go!
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Sanders. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
At the 49. Second down coming up.
The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Flag!
Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning on the Jets. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Caught close to the marker. It's Durham. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Here we go, set.
Rides to back and leaves it. Makes one man miss. And they're able to get him down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Ready.
Back to pass. Tosses it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
LSU Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Hound 55 weak.
They'll try it over the left side. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Brought down.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground game on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
3rd down.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
29 Philly. 2-9.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
At the 44-yard
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Fly, trumpet.
Give to the running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
loses 2.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Let's go.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Ball carrier is the running
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
And your LSU Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Ready.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
It leads to.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Ready,
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45.
Spider. 4-2 Spider.